So hello everyone, my name is Qingkai and I'm the co-founder of Celer Network. I'm very happy to be here to present in our Chainlink's Oracle talk. And Chainlink is our great partners, and we have been doing a lot of the integration and the discussions and all these kind of collaborations. So what I'm going to talk about today is how to build and operate a layer 2 decentralized application on top of Celer, and also how could you leverage the Chainlink Oracle to build some fancy applications. Okay. So this is the general agenda, and I'll first give a very brief introduction about what Celer Network is, and also talk about our recent mainnet launch. And finally, I will talk about the kind of collaboration and integration we did with Chainlink Oracle and Celer. And finally, our roadmap ahead this year. So Celer Network is a layer 2 scaling platform where it is built on top of every existing blockchain such as Ethereum. And so the idea of layer 2 is to move most of the on-chain transactions from on-chain to off-chain, while only resorting to the blockchain when there's some dispute or you need to settle some states. Okay? So on top of Celer, you can build various layer 2 applications. It just runs like a normal decentralized applications, but it uses off-chain scaling solutions, so it runs very smoothly and almost instantly. Okay? So the kind of component of Celer Network can be divided into two components. The first is called C stack, which is our technology stack. The second is the C economy, which is our crypto economic constructions. So for the sake of time, I will not get into the details about these two components. If you are interested, feel free to check our website, Liang, and white paper. And along the way, we have launched two testnets. The first testnet is last year, October. It's called Centauri. And the second one is called Series, which is February this year. And along the way, we have launched we have built up a multi-hop non-custodian payment network, which is supports both Ether and ERC20 tokens. We also, for the first time, provide support for the generosity channels, which basically you can run an off-chain smart contract. And also, we also provide a demonstration with Celer mobile applications, where you can actually try out the kind of applications using the layer 2 technology. So I'll briefly introduce our recent mainnet launch, which is called the Cygnus. So in the Cygnus, mainnet launch, we launched basically three things. The first thing is our Celer user-facing mobile applications. The second thing is our Celer gaming SDK that is specifically designed for the game developers. Okay. And the third thing is our web SDK. So in terms of the Celer mobile applications, if you have a phone, you can scan this QR code and try out the app. It's basically a layer 2 decentralized application platform for the esports games. Okay? So where players can compete and win crypto prizes on Celer, and all of these kind of games hosted on Celer is basically skill-based esports games. Okay, and you can win either DAI or Celer. Okay, and by using the layer 2 scaling solutions, the games or the decentralized applications running on Celer, it has the real-time interactive. So for the first time, you will be able to play real-time games, blockchain games, with your friend or any other peers in this world. Also, it has zero gas fees, and also due to their layer 2 scaling solutions, you have actually received the payment on the price payout instantly. And also, it is also secured by the underlying technology of the blockchain, where you can always dispute over your opponents or game results when you feel necessary. Okay? And we have users over 88 countries in this world, and the mainnet launch has been over 1 month, and currently we have over 12,000 monthly active users, and there's over 200K matches played on top of Celer. And in total, we have awarded players with over $1 million US dollar prize. And their day 7 retention rate is about 55%. So that's even higher compared to some internet mobile applications. And if these kind of things are running without Layer-2 or Celer, your like the congestion is zero for about 5 weeks, and the total gas fee consumption will be around like $50,000. And these are some user feedback we got. And the next question is like, can I build my own games on CelerX? And there's some experts might ask, do I need to really understand the Layer-2 technology? Do I need to write my own smart contract? Do I really need to like handle or manage users' private key? So we have managed all of these kind of things for the developers. All you need is 2 lines of code and 10 minutes of integration. Okay. So that's our like CelerX esports gaming SDK, where you can, if you have a HTML5 games, and you can do the integration with 2 lines of code and 10 minutes of integration, and start to monetize your game on top of Celer. Okay. So if you're interested, you feel free to check out developer.celerx.app. And we also have the SDK doc and also the developer portal for you to submit your own games. So we also have some like open source demonstration where it's basically a Google game where you can check out how you write a generalized state channel smart contract and how you integrate with CelerX SDK. And currently we have launched this kind of CelerX gamer SDK in about one month's time. So currently we have around like 200 game developers, and which we receive around like 40 new games. And the average first time integration time is only about 30 minutes. Okay, so finally I will talk about our Celer Web SDK. So it is intended for like developers who are more familiar with blockchain technology and has the capability to do more in-depth integrations. Okay, so basically one of the important context or design pattern for Celer SDK is basically you can it's called conditional payment. Basically, you can send an option payment to anyone in this world to appear condition on the condition that some condition is set. Like for example, I will pay you $5 via blockchain if you win this game, or if some other conditions are satisfied. Okay? And on top of this kind of design patterns, there are a lot of use cases. Such as like the use-based car insurance, P2P, social betting, prediction market, and so forth. Okay? But actually, one of the things I want to mention here is kind of the applications that could be enabled by Celer SDK and also the Chainlink Oracle. So basically with Celer SDK and the Chainlink Oracle, we can achieve off-chain conditional payment with a dependency on the real-world Oracle. So basically, the kind of design pattern is like I can send you some like off-chain payment based on some real-world data. For example, whether tomorrow the Berlin will be raining, or whether the temperature will be higher on certain kind of things. Yeah, this is one example of the prediction market. So on top of that, we can build like in this case like an option prediction market, an option derivative trading market, or some kind of like a pay-per-byte or pay-per-use. For example, as you are watching a movie, every byte you watch, you'll pay the kind of like a content provider with some like micropayment. Okay. So this kind of streaming micropayment or the kind of pay-per-byte use case will be enabled by the Celer off-chain payment SDK and also the Chainlink Oracle that connects the real-world data to the blockchain. And we also have like 2 existing blockchains that integrates with the Celer SDK and Chainlink. The first is called the error prediction. which is basically an option prediction market, as I mentioned earlier. The second is called a micro subscription, which is a fine-grained, like a meter cloud hosting service with a certain kind of SLA branch. So basically, if the service you provide is below a certain SLA, I will like streaming some or sending some micropayment to the one who hosted this cloud service. But if you experience some downtime, and this kind of downtime can be like detected and provided by the Chainlink Oracle, basically the cloud hosting service will like pay back some like compensation for not achieving this kind of SLA guarantee. So these are the two applications we have built. Actually, the third-party developer has been building using Celer SDK and also the Chainlink. So overall, like the theme of our like the mainline launch is like pay to earn and build to monetize. We want to first launch a product that users really want to use, and also we want to help the developers to grow and also to really to monetize. Okay, so these are also some of the lessons as we build out the kind of Layer-2 technology on top of Celer. But for the sake of time, I will not get into details. So the first lesson is that the dApps user experience is really the key to its mass adoption. And the second lesson is that the liquidity is a big problem for scale networks, but that's more down to our like crypto economics design. I will not get into the details. So what's next? So next we will like by the end of September we will like provide a Celer Web3 client. Basically, you no longer need to run a local node before you can run using the Layer-2 technology. And second, we will also open the state channel protocol, and also open the Celer network node by the end of this year. So at that time, anyone who is interested in running an option service can join Celer network and participate in that. And we also like we'll launch the construction of our token economics by the end of this year. Yeah. So that's basically my talk today. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me or talk to me right
now. How does the dispute resolution work? So let's say somebody disputes the Gomo Kuriga.
Yes.
So what happens?
So basically, you will submit the kind of state proof which both of you basically co-signed during your option communications, and submit that to an on-chain Gomo core smart contract. And with that co-signed state proof, you can basically the smart contract can determine who wins or who does not win. And we have a conditional payment based on that game resolution. Yeah. So basically, if the smart contract determines you wins, it will basically automatically send your payment or resolve your payment to you. Yeah.
But still, a state that is conditioned to the payment is kept in the smart contract at all times.
Yes.
So basically, the game is played in the on-chain.
Yeah, so the game is played off-chain, but when you say like, okay, my opponent is cheating, only at this moment you will like submit your state proof to the on-chain.
So that's like some kind of previous state that the opponent has signed, and then
yes.
the next state that is signed, and then the transition is faulty somehow.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
So you mentioned about the UX challenge. Are you guys using any like transaction or ways to have the onboarding or like I guess withdrawal, or you're still like making the user pay?
Yeah, I think that's a very good point. Yeah, so meta transaction is definitely something that we're considering. So basically, because one of the pain points we currently have is that users will need to have both, for example, Celer or DAI, and also the Ether in order to deposit into a state channel. So that's a kind of big challenge we're yeah, it's kind of like a user friction when we are trying to like deposit their money into the state channel. So meta transaction is one option, and we are also talking or discussing with some like a Fiat onboarding like service provider like a Wire. They also provide these kind of directly buy crypto into a state channel, with your fiat or debit card.
So currently users are still doing that themselves.
Yeah, they have to do that themselves.
Nobody else wants to ask.
So, what do you think is like the key factors behind your adoption and traction?
Key.
Like, what made you get the number of users you have and make them say? Like, what do you think you did right, or are there any external factors?
Yeah, I think like this have several parts. So first of all, our product right now is not perfect, so there's still a lot of improvements space. But I think like as compared to a lot of other decentralized applications, the kind of user experience you have in our app, especially with Layer-2, is basically very smooth. For example, the result are instant. You don't have to wait for the block confirmation, this kind of stuff. So that's one thing. The other thing is more leaning towards the design of the product itself, because it's a kind of a place basically you can play games and win real money. So that's also kind of ways to attract real users. I think that's a kind of things that we have been trying to validate and still testing. But we have been seeing some like market traction during our initial first month launch of the product. Yeah.
What's the main sort of trade-off? Because usually the Layer-2 makes some kind of trade-off.
Yes.
So what is the main trade-off with the Celer? So it's fast, but what is the price of fast?
Yeah. So first of all, Layer-2 technology is not some black magic. It's just like some, I would say, it's kind of like some optimization for the blockchain transactions. So if everyone is a bad guy, for every transaction you just want to cheat and do not like cooperate, then the performance of Layer-2 will be basically fall back to the underlying blockchain. Yeah. So that's a kind of like the assumption we have for the Layer-2. Yeah. So in terms of the trade-off, the kind of there are several trade-offs. For example, one thing is that you have to lock up some liquidity into your state channel.
Kind of like stake that you will do.
Yeah, you have to put some collateral into your smart contract. That's one thing. The other thing is that which basically we are also trying to solve, and also like something like Lightning Network, they are also trying to solve, is that the connectivity or the online problem, because basically you need to be present online in order to prevent some others trying to submit some old state proof to the blockchain.
So how do you what is your liveness assumption? Like how live must the Celer user be?
So currently the users have to be online when the opponents trying to dispute over them.
But what happens if they pass the liveness period?
Yeah, so that's the reason why we have the so-called the last one, which is called the SGN, which is called the state guarding network. Basically, when you go offline, you can submit your state proof to some like a sidechain, and this sidechain will help to guard your state. Basically, when you help you to submit or dispute your state when you go offline, but you have to pay some money.
I'm interested, like how catastrophic is it if like a bad state goes through? If nobody disputes it in time, then is there like a rollback option, or is it final, or can it be recovered somehow? Or will it ever be accepted if it's wrong? Like, will it ever be kind of accepted if it's wrong? Of course, the conditional payment will happen, and that cannot be undone, right?
Yeah.
But that's the worst that can happen, right?
Yeah. So I think the principle is like as long as the blockchain or the on-chain smart contract accepts the kind of the state proof you submit, you cannot reverse that. Yeah. So the state guarding network just helps you to guard your state when you are goes offline.
But like, have you got any kind of like plan B? Like, if a bad state gets accepted, then is it like immediate exit for everyone, or is there some kind of plan B?
Okay, so currently there's no plan B to revert to this kind of state.
Yeah, Layer-2 doesn't have a plan B because that's just...
Yeah, but we will like basically punish or slash the kind of states that those kind of state guardians put into their smart contract. So that's a kind of like a crypto economics design to have to ensure that they will not submit some gas proof statement. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Yeah.